I was recently asked, what three items would I take from my home if it was about to be destroyed by some hot lava? Um, Now, in order to answer this question, to play this game, if you will, I'm going to make a couple assumptions. First off, I'm going to assume that my wife as well as my pets are safe, because if not, my wife and two pets would be the three things I'd take. So, in order to keep the game a little bit more interesting, we'll make that assumption. The other thing that I'm going to assume is that I'll have enough time to pretty much grab everything that I need. I'm not sure if this is something where the lava is quickly coming, I need to go, or if I'll have some time to actually prepare. But I went ahead and just assumed that it's just things that I can just grab one item, take it, and go. So without that, let's go ahead and get started. So the three things that I would take from my home if they were to be swallowed by lava is my bass guitar, my computer, and my car. And we'll go through why I picked those items now. My bass guitar, it's very important to me and is also an essential part of my music business. Without that, I'd have to essentially rebuy it as well as all the equipment that comes with it, which would put me back thousands of dollars, plus finding something that I actually like can be very difficult. So that's why I would take that. As for my computer, the reasoning is very much so the same in the sense that I use it for school, for work, and for leisure. So it's just something that I use a lot, and it would be a real pain to lose it, as well as the files that it contains. So it would make a big change, and so I'd much rather have that as opposed to a lot of the other stuff that I could take my time to replace. And finally, for what I think is probably most obvious answer, is my vehicle. Since I do have a garage, technically that would be considered my house, and if I didn't take my vehicle, it would definitely be destroyed. Aside from potentially needing it to use it to escape whatever cataclysmic disaster we are encountering here, it would also be useful to stay mobile. It could also potentially serve as a shelter for me and my family, as we are dealing with the aftermath of whatever caused this terrible situation to come into effect. So that's something that I think is pretty important. As you can see, I made pretty logical and reasonable determinations when deciding what I would save from my house in the event of such a catastrophe, which I think actually accurately reflects my personality. So I hope this prompted you to think about what items you might take, as well as what you might need to do to quickly escape with your valuables in case there is a sudden volcano right outside your front door.